All right, Travis here with Shot in the Dark. We're gonna do our Thanksgiving prime rib roast. So what we have here, it's just a choice prime rib. It weighs about 21 and a half pounds. We've got the bones 6 through 12. So what we're gonna do is just unwrap that. We're gonna trim off some of the fat on the back side, and then we're gonna take the bone, cut it away, and that way we can get the seasoning and everything in there, and then tie it back, and then we'll throw it on the smoker. Alrighty, so we've got it all trimmed up here, and I know on most of your meats and things like that, you want the fat on there because it's the flavor. But for this, all of our flavor is going to come from the inside and the rub that we're going to put on the outside. So we're gonna, we're gonna trim pretty aggressively here, so you can kind of see we didn't leave a whole lot on there. All right. One thing is, this is a big, expensive piece of meat, so don't get intimidated by it. This is the first time I've ever cooked this or prepared this, so the best thing to do is just to dive in and get it all done. But we're going to trim it up aggressively, and next we're going to take it off the bone here. And so what we're going to do is just cut back here. We're going to leave like a little hinge on this back side, that way it can flip up, and then we'll take our butcher's twine and tie that back up. So we'll go ahead and do that and show you in just a second. Okay, so basically here's what we've done. We've just followed along the rib cage with the knife. We just got it here just basically so we can open it up and we get our seasoning down in there. I'm going to leave it, like I said, hinged right here just so I can tie it back. So we'll go ahead and get this rubbed up, and then I'll show you the demonstration of the knot. And like I said earlier, don't be intimidated just because it's a big piece of meat or expensive piece of meat, or that it's a big feast for Thanksgiving or Christmas, big get-together. You're going to make this stuff good. You just have to believe in yourself. It's got all the marbling and the fat that it needs. You just got to apply a few other things to it. So we'll go ahead and add that, and we'll show you here in just a second. All right, we're going to put it on. We got the Hunsaker up to about 275. That's going to allow for the temperature drop on the smoker. So we're going to smoke this about 225. Like I said, probably 6.5 hours or so. And we've got the timber charcoal, and then we've got some pecan and cherry wood for the smoke flavor. So we'll check back periodically. All right, the ends are a little overdone. We've got them about 135. The internal's about 125. We're letting it rest. But you can see how that cut pretty easily, and the tenderness on that. So whenever we cut into the center, we'll try and do another video. All right, so we removed our rib cage out of the prime rib, and we've got just the roast. We're going to slice it into steaks now. So if you want to come out and get that.